to me commemorative hats in honour of the late great Niki Lauda, who took home victory, of course, back in 1984. And it's a sellout crowd once again here today. It's one of the shortest laps on the calendar today then, with 7 rights and just 3 lefts, making up the 10 corners of this high-speed circuit. Turn 2 is barely a corner at all. They'll be flat out through there, a left-hand kink into the uphill braking zone of turn 3. Turns 1, 3 and 4 are all potential opportunities to overtake. Joining me for today's race once again is Anthony Davidson, and let's have a chat about Jordan King. Looks like they've got a tough race in store today, as grid penalties from changing power unit components has forced them further down the field.
But on the bright side, at least those fresh components can help them maintain the power they need to come through the pack. I expect to see them take a more aggressive approach today to make up for the compromised start.
With the race minutes away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Smith lines up on pole position, and Max Verstappen lines up alongside. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Albon, Stroll, Daniel Ricciardo, and Hamilton, Bottas. They'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty. Fiat, Gasly, and Guan Yu Zhou. Magnussen, Norris, Carlos Sainz, and Vettel, Ocon, Russell, Antonio Giovinazzi, and Nicholas Latifi, Matsushita, De Vries, Leclerc, and Jordan King. Now, it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track.
So, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to
After the points finish last race, let's aim to keep the momentum going.
F1 2020 MyTEAM career mode. So, Shay Smithey once again qualified in pole position. His teammate Dan Ricciardo, he qualified in 6th position. So we have a bit of a look at, let's give the car a bit of a decent fuel load. We do not want to run out during a Grand Prix. So current track temperature is 31 degrees and it's 22 degrees in the air. So we have a look here, so 9 laps on the soft, 9 laps on the medium. So we will go with that. And let's get this Austrian Grand Prix started. So this is the start of the 2023 Tilburg Austrian Grand Prix. Here we go, waiting for the lights to go out, and this is the start of the Austrian Grand Prix 2023 Season 4 of the Mercedes-FiveFa MyTEAM career mode. So Shay gets off to a, oh god, Shay's got a little bit hairy there. So we will stay on board with Shay Smithey for this one, because it's the first lap. Shay needs to make up a little bit of ground. He squeezes the Racing Point and the Mercedes. Shay's just bossing it out there. Shay is leading the Formula 1 World Championship at the moment, and second is Dan Ricciardo. Can Shay continue his form? Who's that? That's Max Verstappen is fighting with, and gets past him actually quite easily. Okay, that is the start of lap 1. So now we're just definitely going on board with the leader, Max Verstappen. So we, like we do every single race, we will be on board with a driver for 1 lap around the track till 7th or 8th place. So now we are doing it that way. So Max Verstappen, what can he do today? Can he get a race victory? Or will the Mercedes-FiveFa F1 racing team or the Mercedes AMG have something to say about that? Everyone seems to be liking this version of the gameplay, so leave it as that one. Shay had a bad start to this race, unfortunate. So we are jumping on board with Dan Ricciardo. This is the start of lap 2. Oh, Shay, massive cut, corner cut there. I think Shay will just overtake Dan, whereas Shay will try to catch up to Max Verstappen. He's got the faster Mercedes cars to look like. And it already shows already. Will there be team strategy for the Mercedes-FiveFa racing drivers? Just remember, they're trying to get Dan Ricciardo to win the World Championship. Racing Point behind Dan Ricciardo. Then AlphaTauri. Actually, there might be two of them. Magnussen and Pierre Gasly. So, start of lap 3, and we are on board with Lance Stroll. He's having a pretty good season so far, so Lance Stroll is behind him. That is... who is that? That is Magnussen trying to get 3rd spot. No, 4th spot, sorry. A battle at Racing Point AlphaTauri. And a Mercedes right behind him in Lewis Hamilton and Carlos Sainz. Massive battle between 4th, 5th and 6th. It's quite a quick racetrack, this one. Okay, now we're going on board with Kevin Magnussen. Crazy seeing him up this far of the racetrack. This is start of lap 4. Oh, there's a bit of a touch there between Stroll and Magnussen. Is it Magnussen? I don't know, I can't pronounce his name. Lewis Hamilton's breathing down the neck of Kevin Magnussen. That's it, Magnussen. Some good racing so far. No accidents yet. Last couple of episodes, Shay Smithey has been causing a little bit of trouble with drivers, causing yellow flags and that. There's a bit of a mischief one, that young Australian. So we are going on board with Lewis Hamilton at the start of lap 5. Oh god, what's going on there? Gee, cars all over the shop. Looks like Lewis Hamilton's got a bit of nose cone damage. Is it nose cone or wing? I'm not too sure. Might be right ring damage. Bit chipped. Oh well, it happens. Perfect camera views. Co-masters have done well in building this game, like they do every other year, but this year especially because of the MyTEAM career mode. Absolute brilliance. So it's a green lap, and we will go back to... what happened there? Oh, massive pole up. Okay, so we are kind of lost. We cannot find... There's Dan Ricciardo. Let's stay with Dan Ricciardo for a minute. It's under yellow flag, caution. So this is interesting. Okay, so both of these cut. So this might be lap 7, I think. So, oh, here we go. So both Mercedes-FiveFa racing cars are coming into the pits together. Very, very interesting. Very interesting. There we go. There is Daniel Ricciardo. I have no idea who's leading this Grand Prix. So let's stay with Dan Ricciardo for the time being. Because he will be definitely up in the top 5 at the moment. But at the moment, looks like Hamilton is leading the Grand Prix. I believe he hasn't pitted yet. I think some of them cars have not pitted. So we go down to a Williams. And that is Kevin Magnussen. Then Stroll, was it? Alright, so let's quickly go back to so we're on board with Lewis Hamilton now. I believe this is the start of lap 8. So pace car is in control at the race at the moment. After a massive bingle 2 laps ago. Some of these cars need to pit. It'd be crazy not to go into the pits now on the safety car. Because the Mercedes-FiveFa racing cars, both of them quickly went into double stack. They quickly got their pit stops done. Very intelligent, actually, quite from the team engineer. Looks like there's a bit of smoke coming out of Hamilton's engine. So the safety car is coming in, and we will go racing. Lots of debris on the road. This will be lap 9. So we will stay on board with Lewis Hamilton for this lap. And the McLaren behind Hamilton. And an AlphaTauri. So Carlos Sainz, Pierre Gasly are in the top 3 currently. Have not yet pitted. Hamilton, Carlos Sainz and Pierre Gasly. So there's 3 positions that will go. Possibly the Renault. Now we're on board with colour science. Now we're on board with Pierre Gasly. On board with Lando Norris. So these are the race leaders now. Daniel Ricciardo is leading the Austrian Grand Prix, followed by Shay Smithey and Kevin Magnussen. So this is start of lap 10. Will there be a battle between both cars? Dan Ricciardo doing his thing. Beautiful driving there. Lots of debris on the road. So now we are on board with Shay Smithey. This is start of lap 11. What has happened there? Magnussen has stolen second spot from Shay Smithey, the AlphaTauri driver, in the top 3. You don't see that often, especially by Kevin Magnussen. Now we're on board with him. Shay will honestly keep Magnussen honest, I reckon. Staying behind him, see what he can do. And then Lance Stroll is behind Shay. So go on board with Shay Smithey. This is lap 12. Is there any damage on Shay's car? Not what I can see. Oh, bit of a love tap there. Shay's definitely keeping him honest there. Lots of sparks. Oh, Shay's hitting debris too. So we are on board with Lance Stroll. This is lap 13. The Racing Point. I think their name is getting changed next season to Jaguar or Aston Martin, I'm not too sure. But yes, Racing Point will be no more. It will be under a new name. Oh, there's someone's off in the background. I think that's Latifi, the Williams driver. That's his day over. It'd be sad to see the Racing Point pink colours be gone from Formula 1 after their new name change and all that sort of stuff next season. But life goes on. So we will go on board with the Red Bull of Alex Albon. Start of lap 14. Is that Alex Albon or Max Verstappen? Car 23, is it? Yeah, car 23, Alex Albon. Listen to that Red Bull, doesn't that sound nice? Bit of smoke puffing out of Alex Albon's car. I don't know much about Formula 1, but it's absolutely great watching it and playing it. The best motorsport category in the world, no doubt in it. Who's in 5th spot? Oh, there's no, Leclerc. So it goes Daniel, Shay, Magnussen, Stroll, Albon. So Leclerc's in 6th place, and this is sort of lap 15. So after this lap we will go on board with Daniel Ricciardo to the end of the race. Haven't seen much of Charles Leclerc or Sebastian Vettel in the Ferrari this season. Bit disappointing. Beautiful racing. Okay, start of lap 16, and we are going on board with Dan the Man. There we go, so let's go on board here. The race leader of the 2023 Austrian Grand Prix. Now let's go on board with Kevin Magnussen. He's driving quite nicely at the moment for the AlphaTauri racing team. And there's Shay Smithey right behind him. Dan Ricciardo coming down to the straight. Well done, Sonny boy. Keep on smashing it. Lap 17. Massively, he's got about 4 or 5 seconds over Kevin Magnussen and Shay Smithey. Driving the pants off his Mercedes-FiveFa F1 racing car, and the team would be very happy with his result for this race. So Kevin Magnussen, he will get his first podium for the season, possibly. Because Shay Smithey is... Oh, Shay's off the track. And is that it? So coming across the finishing line, and then Shay Smithey in 3rd position. Well done, Shay Smithey. He finishes in 3rd place in The Austrian Grand Prix, first place goes to his teammate Daniel Ricciardo, and Magnussen from AlphaTauri gets second spot. Leclerc was driver of the day. Well driven by the Ferrari man himself. So it's a happy team at Mercedes-FiveFa. Daniel Ricciardo winning another race for the season. And a happy team at Mercedes-FiveFa F1 today. So Lando Norris finishes in 9th position. Top 10. And there we go. So Daniel Ricciardo wins the Austrian Grand Prix. In second is Kevin Magnussen, his first podium for a while. And in third was Shay Smithey. And they are your race winners for this one today. Well done, boys. Congratulations.